But
All hail
celebrations!
the return of the Overlord, the one true evil. Oh no, not you, the real Overlord. Yes.
What?
I've always been loyal to evil. I don't ask questions. Evil is as evil does. Welcome back, sire.
I am home. Even if I did have to hitch a ride inside this wizened and weary body. I believe you've met my daughters, Rose.
As if I'd let you get away with ditching me for that harpy in black lace.
She has been most useful to me. And then there's Velvet. I don't think she's quite made up her mind yet.
Well, a girl has to keep her options open, my darling.
You thought you'd killed me, didn't you? You and your hero friends? But I'd planned a little trip, you see. Really get under good skin. Literally. That fool wizard thought he'd won, until I purged his very soul and became one with his mortal carcass.
Now that, you'll agree, is a cunning plan.
One by one, the others fell to my corrupting influence.
You know the freaking armored train that the
Those
enemy can bring
walls of
in?
goodness,
once that cuts in.
purity.
We're on their armored
One just
train.
has to
Like,
know where to push.
we're riding on their
And
train that
as
they're
for
supposed to be
you,
using to
you fell,
like take us
and
out.
they
We're using their
left
train
me
to take us
behind
to
in their
various control
desperation to
points.
become heroes. I gave you a second chance, a different path. You were of use to me, but now you're just in my way. Minions!
Master! Master! We are your minions, sire! It was nothing compared to you, your supreme evilness.
I believe you've been borrowing my spells. No more. Now I shall eliminate your physical presence. You already dealt with the others for me, my little puppet.
Hey, sweet metal cheeks. While you still have power left, I can speak directly to you. There must be a way to stop him. I've got it. The Tower Heart.
Velvet, where are you going? Don't make me kill you.
Now, okay. So, that was the wizard, and as you can tell from the little dialogue he was talking about, that obviously wasn't actually the wizard. That was the second Overlord. We'll kind of hear more.
God damn, was he prideful of his scheme?
Yeah, like, honestly, this was a really good twist. Like, incredibly good one. Never expected it the entire time.
Especially you just being the good guy turned evil.
Yes.
Foolish girl.
Young Squire, everyone
You've
forgot.
damaged the Tower Heart. Never trust family. No matter. Once I absorb your energy, I will restore it to its full power. Minions!
So, the whole story is a little bit, is that you were a hero, yes, but you're kind of like almost a squire boy in a way before the adventure started. The other true heroes were the ones that we killed, the other sins. So what he kind of did was that he manipulated them, trying to like subtly bring them to like fall to their base desires, to kind of get back at them, and kind of like almost prove a point that anybody could turn evil.
You could have been a hero. Just look at you now.
I've weakened the Tower Heart, darling. Now you need to go after him. Get your minions back. That's the only way you'll stand a chance.
There are bugs in there. Does no one sweep up around here?
Nothing like a little snack with your entertainment.
Yay, spells are back.
I'm going to help my father bring order to the world.
Eh.
Master? Master! Master!
The Browns are still low. I just thought about, are we able to kill Rose here?
Sorry, sweetie. He just barged in, with that pretty ice maiden in tow.
Evil knows how to get things done. Good only knows how to find evil.
Fuck you, Rose. So, in the background, you'll start hearing whispers. I don't know if it'll catch up on video, so I'm probably gonna talk about what it's saying anyways. You'll just, it's pretty much the whispering you'll hear Oberon, you'll
Did you
hear...
have fun killing off your old friends? Don't
William.
you remember how they left you for dead?
Yep.
The tower remembers. It has absorbed their whinings, their betrayal of you. Listen to them.
Is he dead?
Oh, it's subtitled.
Surely no one could have survived that fall.
We must help him. He fought beside us. There may still be a chance.
Who the hell is that?
No,
That's Oberon.
we gotta go.
Oh, it is?
Take what we can and get out of here.
Oh, that's Khan.
He's right. We've vanquished the evil. He has earned his rest.
It's one of those pixie hive thingies. I think...
Then my minions found you, healed you, made you ready to become my successor. Temporarily.
Did Ellie send you guys a bunch of minion memes?
No.
Nah.
Really?
He only does that when he goes nuclear if he's trying to win a war.
Well, yeah, that's actually what is going on. He's even talking about weapons of war, so...
Oh no.
That's about right.
So, pretty much, you, like, fell off a tower,
30
and
of them.
you died, or something like that. Shit.
Fell off the tower. You were critically fucking wounded. They assumed you died. In reality, you weren't.
Yes. Now, what the heroes did was definitely not hero-like, and you can almost say around that time the Overlord was subtly like manipulating them.
You were a decent Overlord. I might even miss you.
Fuck you, Gnarl. Oh shit.
Well, he can't.
He's been
he can't
Overlord a lot
compliment-
longer than you, but you're a fast learner.
He can't compliment you too much in front of the old Overlord. But he fucking prefers you for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we could definitely tell. We were able to take down the heroes that the Overlord could not beforehand. It's like... there will be always, like, it's like either... It's kind of like how the Sith go. Like, they have an apprentice, and the apprentice is usually more powerful than the master. And so it's like the rule of two, they take over, blah blah blah.
You choose
A lot of it is
Yeah, good
just...
sense.
It's pretty interesting on, like, exactly what happened, because I actually went out and read, like, the entire story, like, to see what kind of happened. Because I just wanted a refresher so I knew what I was kind of talking about. Honestly, this story knocks the second one out of the water, but...
The story in the second one, the Romans invade. The end.
Yeah, it's like... The second one's just pretty flat. There is a twist at the end, I could give it that. There is a twist, but somewhat it kind of, like, there's the thing about twists. You kind of have to be subtle about it, kind of give hints about it. Usually people
Don't
that read
be too
between the
despondent.
lines.
You did quite.
If people are able to read between the lines, they're able to figure it out beforehand. This one kind of doesn't do it, but the second one just kind of came out of fucking nowhere about it.
Well, this one does it a little bit because you hear them all talk about like
If you defeat him,
Like
I'll
the
gladly
wizard-
have you back. I mean,
the
serve
wizard's
you.
teachings, essentially.
Yeah, it's like, that's why
I don't go
it's
with losers,
the
my
first
darling.
one I wish
So
these people would
prove
shut up
yourself.
so I could talk. I don't want to talk over them. But in the second one, in the first, actually not the second one, the first one, it is subtle. It talks about the wizard a little bit. There's like things talking about it. Second, I don't want to say what happens in the second one, so when we get to it, I will unload on how I feel about it then.
Second one, they literally don't tell you until the twist happens, and then it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like, it's a decent twist, but it's like, I don't know, a good twist is one where it's like, it takes someone to kind of really pay attention to the story and you kind of hint at it. Like, when you kind of just come out of completely fucking nowhere about it, it's a pretty bad twist.
A good
foreshadowing
twist
is good stuff. Yeah, it's good to have a little foreshadowing.
A good twist is one that you should have realized, but never realized until it's too late. That's a good twist.
Yeah, like, you're the character. In a way.
Yeah. Like, when you don't expect it until the end, but when you look back at it, there are so many fucking signs. That's a good twist. That twist when they just fucking pull it out of thin air and go, looky here. Shiny. Hey, I just noticed that those motherfuckers run through the water.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. It's like shenanigans. They can
That's
swim.
some bullshit. How come his can swim and yours can't? You're fucking water dyslexia ass fucking minions.
But we should probably set this. Like, it's obvious as you can tell what you're doing. We're collecting all the hives, and then we'll be able to take the fight with the original Overlord himself. I honestly would not be against another game where if they do another Overlord, I would love if they did the fourth one, the one that you kind of deal with in Overlord 2, because of certain things that happen in Overlord 2 that just make it where it'd be super interesting what happens. Like, there's so much I want to say without saying anything.
I'm curious if they did another Overlord game, if they would try and force co-op into it.
If they did do that, it'd be kind of like Halo 2. Kind of like Halo 2 anyway, where they just have two of the Overlords, but they just treat it as one character.
Well, in Fellowship of Evil, you have
I must
4
confess,
separate
you did
Overlords you can pick
impress
from,
me.
and you can
You
have.
livened the place up.
I believe you could have all 4 of them at the same time,
Yeah.
like in co-op stuff. So they'll probably literally just do like a 2 Overlord system, and you can switch between the 2. And if I was to guess, one would be male, one would be female, because diversity and stuff.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be against that. Seeing it over
Armored titties.
Armored. I would love to see that. It's just like different playthroughs or something like that, or they could I wouldn't say diversify it more, still keep it where both characters are good in their own ways. Like, I like it when games kind of make it where both characters are different, so you have different playthroughs, but it could have an Assassin's Creed Syndicate problem, where I like the diversity, but honestly, I kind of see it as where they're taking certain things from a character that they had in the original games and make that overall character weaker.
Yeah, it's bad if they break a character apart to do it. I think personally the best way to do it would be to make one character, which more than likely, going off stereotypes, would be the male, would be melee focus, and then have the female be like range focus.
Or a spellcaster, pure like spellcaster based maybe.
Well, I don't want to completely say spellcaster, because while it'd be cool if she had staff and could cast a lot of spells, I'm worried about like you just brought it up yourself, how like in the first 2 there's in Assassin's Creed Syndicate essentially breaks up like what you had into 2 and
yeah, but
stuff.
it's kind of like, it's really hard to kind of get that fine balance. That's why, as much as it kind of seems like definitely game designers could do better about it, where they make it more diversified rather than just breaking apart characters. I kind of just like it where they're the same. Kind of make it where in-game mechanics, like if you had different armors, like that's what I liked about Overlord 2, because spoiler warning, they give you better like weapons and different types of way to play in the game.
Yeah, the weapons have more variety, to be specific.
Yeah.
Like instead of just getting basic mace, basic sword, basic fucking, yeah.
The good always want to be heroes. They're so predictable. And so are you.
Okay. Here's one of the best boss fights ever. Alright, so he has different colored shields. Oh, hang on.
God, that spell makes this fight way the
Have
fuck
another
easier.
roast pig, Melvin. Have two. You're a hero now.
Yeah, so what we hear... Oh, god damn it.
Choose all.
What we hear here
I think
is...
she likes you, so
I did not think they would actually get that
If
far.
you want to slip away with her, I won't tell anyone.
So what we hear right now is pretty much what everything that the wizard told them.
That jewel had everything. It turned out what she wanted was what other people had.
Greens. You choose all.
Have a rest, Oberon. Heroes need their rest.
Greens.
I'm trying to, like, bring them
Hard
in.
to see what you love taken away,
Alright.
isn't it, Carr? When reason is gone,
Greens.
nothing is left but
Okay,
madness.
rounds. That's actually what I want.
Goldo, you can have all the gold you've ever wanted, my friend. No one would refuse a...
No one would refuse a hero.
Yep. So we hear
You should
there's
set
pretty much all the
the,
things that he
Have
said earlier
another
manipulate
roast
him
pig,
with.
Melvin. Have two. You're a hero
You should set the.
now.
Oh, sh! Wow, I kind of forgot he did that attack.
Well,
I think she likes you, Sir William. If you want to slip away with her, I won't tell anyone.
Greens. Reds.
I think next is blues, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
That jewel had everything. Turned out what she wanted was what other people had.
Music, oh my god!
So fucking good.
Have a rest, Oberon. Heroes need their rest.
For those seeing this in the future, look at this boss fight and look at the one in Overlord 2 when we get to it and you just compare the fights.
Hard to see
Yeah,
what
that
you
it's
love
fucking.
taken away, isn't it, Carr? When reason is gone,
It's pretty sad.
nothing is left but madness. Goldo, you can have all the
Prince.
gold you've ever wanted, my friend.
Gotta wait until he does it.
No one would refuse a hero.
Yes.
Break him!
The good. They don't know how close to evil they really are.
Yeah.
Have another roast pig, Melvin. Have two.
There can only be
the
one.
evil overlord defeated the other evil overlord, and the land rejoiced. His domain flourished.
Are you sure
The
about that?
very land itself bore the mark of his corruption.
Why are they showing that armor?
Uh,
The people lived in
This
fear.
frame rate,
They
dude.
spoke his name in
It's like
whispers.
I'm watching an E3 2007.
it does feel like that, my god.
He killed, pillaged, and destroyed without mercy. He became evil incarnate.
He has a dodo bird in a cage.
Yes. Yes.
His mistress and all their little minions live happily ever after.
There was supposed to be a screaming thing, but alright. I lost nearly.
Holy shit, you lost 1,000 browns, Nos?
Yep. What is this?
But evil will always find a way.
Okay. We're done, right? No, we're not. Not even close. You down to finish this game tonight, Nemo?
Hell yeah.